Good evening and welcome back to Stationeers. We're going to go back to our fifth attempt still at Brutal Venus on Stationeers difficulty. So far we're surviving. I don't know if we're thriving, but we're surviving. So now for the ultimate question. Now, power low. Okay, I should probably pick up a flare. Okay. Alrighty. Lots of heat in here. Let's suck it out. Okay, so the goal for today is to get to steel. That's my ultimate goal. What I do need is I think I need another atmospherics kit. I need to, well, actually probably need to get two, because this filtration device, currently I'm throwing everything into here. What are we looking at? We're looking at a dead battery. That's what we're looking at. Actually, we're looking at no battery. That's what we're looking at. So 6 megapascals. We can make that work. Actually, I'll just keep that in my pocket. So some of that's carbon dioxide, some of that's oxygen. If I put another filtration device in, then I can separate the two and then cool the O2 by heating the CO2. At least that's the plan anyway. So what I need to do for that would be to gather a rather large amount of iron. So I think I need to get at least a stack of iron. This might actually be enough copper. Okay, yeah, because we're off gassing off of that. That could probably be better done outside. But that's what I've got for now. Is that daylight? I can't tell. But I will need a stack of... I'm going to switch this around. Okay. I think we're pretty good here. Okay, I'm gonna go at 290. There's iron. Need iron. There's almost a stack of iron right there. I got coal. I really need more iron and coal if I'm going to do steel. So I'm going to use this backpedal from here.
Hunger caution.
I don't care about hunger. Shoot. Okay. Some of the disadvantages of going out at night. I am half tempted or half expecting to see a storm today. I just got that feeling. The ultimate test for me today is if
Power low.
the vacuum or Venusian atmosphere loses heat, thermal energy
Air tank
quicker.
low.
Whoa, hey. Don't like that. Okay, I got some coal right here, so doing all right.
Waste tank caution. Hydration critical.
Okay, we can make this happen. No problem. Okay, we are nil. Get some
Air
O2.
tank critical.
And I've got a better system for that in my my brain cave. Ah, look at that. Okay, there's that. Let's throw a stack of iron in there. Does anybody else have any iron? I don't think they do. That's silicon. Okay. Do we want to eat and drink? 16%. Okay, if I can hit the trader, then we will be doing great. Did I? Wait a minute. Oh, it's because that was laying there. Let's do this. Do this. Lights out. Unlock the helmet.
Pressure critical.
Pressure critical.
Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Okay. Catch your breath, buddy. 8 days have passed.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Okay. Lock helmet. Alright, another. Just gonna do that. These are the partials. Okay, sunrise. I'll shove that in there and okay. Because I know I need it. Alright, atmospheric. Need 2 of these kits. I could technically make 3, so I gotta stand here for at least 1 to be made. That's a hole. Because one of those is going to be a filter, one of those is going to be a air conditioner. I do need more cable. Certainly happy with that. There we go. Okay. You're still going. So atmospherics. I'm just going to set it there just so it's not loose and flopping around. Same with you, so you're not loose and flopping around. Do I need... I need pipes out the wazoo, but... Iron. Copper. Cable coil. Just a regular pipe kit. So what's my... Yeah. So I think one of my priorities here is going to be getting the AC and CO2 loop figured out here. Which actually, let me stop you. Utility kit. I need at least 2 of these. So oxygen, CO2. Probably would like to have a pressure regulator or something that I can turn on when the temperature is at a certain point. Oh good, I do have one of those. So I just need 2 total. Oh wow, okay. Spit another one out. Come on. Come on, Junior. Ta-da-da-da-da-da, Junior. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Cables everywhere, and that's all right. That is very all right. Okay. So I will need more copper. So this is going to be the gas input. Right? I'm going to have the gas input. And then filtration. We're going to do this.
Power low.
So this is going to be carbon dioxide. That's going to be oxygen. So at this point I have both carbon dioxide and oxygen in here. How do I want to do this? Let me make sure that there's nothing else in there. Okay. So if I filter this out, the unfiltered will be the O2. Right? Okay, so let's, in that case, our filtered and waste can go into the same and this will be the carbon dioxide. Okay, there's that. Right? So this should be sucking CO2 out and putting it over here. And this will be the O2. This setup is going to change, but let's get that transferred. Okay. I think we're pretty close with that. Then I'm going to run a reject line outside, I think. That's the thought process anyway. This is going to be the air conditioner. This kind of sucks, but waste heat. I don't have enough pipes. Oh, yeah, that's not a good place to have it. Let's have it back up on my aisle here. Okay, so now I've got the input there. I need more pipes. Need more pipes for sure. That give me like 25. If I just burn it up, that'll be fine. And the next thing I need to consider is the... Oh, wow, okay. You go spitting anywhere else? I'm gonna drop you there. Maybe that'll help. Let's turn you off for now. You're still pulling CO2 out of there. Can we merge it this way? It's kind of terrible. Okay. You know what? Let's mirror the other side. There's that. And then this. Might as well do this. Wow. Lost daytime already. You're losing power. Why are you losing power? Okay. Got the wrench, pipe. Whoops. Throw that in there. There we go. I think 30 is probably fine. Yeah, quickly is going to lose temperature efficiency, but that's alright. Yeah, so this is going to be cool O2 essentially, and this is going to be hot CO2. Okay. Yeah. So that's more or less what I wanted for my system here. And then once I've got this all figured out and repiped, then I can deal with that. Yeah, so we're almost there. We still got charge on the battery. There's a storm. Ought to be getting a heck of a charge now. Okay. So we got here. Still waiting for that to drop off to pure O2. It's going to take a little while. I didn't look at the temperature. 65. Still a little hot. But almost breathable. So we're going to have there'll be the regulator there. That'll work. And that'll be where we store the oxygen. So let's get this guy. We need to throw you in there. Regulator, iron and copper. Don't have any copper. I do have iron. I love how I've got dirt. I've got dirt. It's funny. So copper. And I don't have any copper. That kind of stinks. I'll take advantage. We are pure O2. Alright, so how can we do this? In this case, carbon dioxide is going to be on this side. And this is pure oxygen. So in this case, there we go. So that's O2. So O2 will go there, CO2 will go here, and then this will be the undesirables. This is CO2 waste heat, so this is where we want to go with that. Okay. There we are. I will fully take advantage of this. I will need to print off a glass sheet. This will be to repair solar panel, that's going to take damage. So run this. I don't even need to check. This is 0. Microcosms. That's unfiltered, right? Oh, I know what I did there. Okay. Hang on. Okay, let's turn this on. You know what? That little micro CO2, I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, start. Okay. And pressure regulator, I need iron and copper. Okay, and then that will be the reject line. Which for now, I'll do this. It says negative network. Yeah. Very little CO2, not gonna worry about it. But next time, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build the initial waste capture. Instead of doing a passive vent here, I think I'm gonna do an active vent into a storage tank. And then short term, I can do a 1 cube store and call it good. There is a little bit of copper, so I could probably... Well, you know what? Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I should. What? Hang on. That's... Okay, that is peculiar. Just enough to startle you. Wait, what? I'm kind of confused by that.
Power low. Air tank low.
Huh. Peculiar. So if we go here...
Air tank critical.
Yeah,
Oxygen
2.8.
low.
So we're there. I have some copper. Should be enough to get me where I need to go. And... Oh, cool. Yeah, the pressure differential, or the temperature differential is a problem. So this is at least to breathable air. Not exactly the greatest, but it is breathable. We'll check that. That's still green, so I want to throw this in here because I want a pressure regulator. There we go. Yeah, okay. Hang on. Every orientation but. I let this go up to, I'll say 7 megapascals. I don't know how much it's impacted by the Venusian atmosphere. Hopefully 0, but. Okay, so we do that and get a canister. Oh, it's not on. Can't interact with it if it's off. Still red light, so I gotta go fix that solar panel for sure. Check that in there. So we turn you off, you're off. We're gonna go ahead and turn that off. Waste tank's gonna be a problem.
Power low.
Let's go fix that panel. And we will manually adjust it, of course. There we go. It's a good start. Alright, now iron, copper, and coal. There's copper. Lots of copper. Is this silver? You know what? I'm gonna grab it. I'm not gonna get very far before my waste tank fills up.
Hydration critical.
If I can get a stack of silver plus some, then that's super great. It's gold. Gold. And that's not all the silver. Is there more silver over here? Gold. Alright. There's a variety of ores here. No. You go. Right there.
Waste tank caution.
Okay. Not getting a lot of gold. Air tank low. We're still discharging.
Air tank low.
Oh, we got a little bit. There we go. Let's do this. Let's get the air tank here.
Air tank critical.
Do that. Let's go ahead and pump you in. Which I imagine is going to take your temperature up quite a bit. That's actually pretty cool CO2.
Hunger caution.
Yeah, I should take care of that too. Alright. That's close enough to 0 for me. That is 0. Do I have any waste? Nope. Hey! Welcome, Raiders. Oh, my 5th attempt at a brutal on Venus, so gonna I got technically breathable oxygen there, so that's cool. A little high on temperature, but I'll take it. Oh, wow. Hey, awesome. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. So my goal for tonight is steel. I hope I get there. I think I'm to an okay spot with my waste tank recovery. Speaking of which, I can put that at the bottom of the project list here. So next up, I am into furnace setup and trader setup. Of course, that's if I can steel. Yeah, I thought it would be extra difficult, and darn tootin'. So I'm going to turn that off for now. Charging that. Let's refresh this battery. I'm not going to worry about drink yet. Yeah, Venus Brutal is brutal. Very, very brutal. Oh shoot, I should have left some of these ores here. Let's see, what do I need? I need 2 stacks of iron for my plans, minimum. 1 stack of copper. This does not include what I need for steel, though. There's some gold. I'm going to need some of that, too. Yeah, there we go. Thirsty. How much? Whoa! How much gold do I need? Whoa. Whoa! Holy crap. That startled me. The vacuum. The vacuum. That is the #1 thing I've died to. It is a challenge. I'm a very long way away from a rocket. Okay, so that's a stack of copper, which is what I want. I don't need nickel yet, so I'm not going to worry about it. Don't need my nickel back. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, okay. I'm over there anyway. For a minute there, I thought I drilled into my base. Okay. Never made it as a wise man. Okay, we're getting a little bit closer with what I need here. Get in the hole. Get it. There we go. I think that's gold up on the hill. Should also grab some lead too while I'm gathering resources. Wee-hoo! Okay, we're going dark. Let's not lose my heading. 80 degrees. Oh, of course. Oh, there's some solar. Good, that's what I wanted. Ah, whoa. I definitely don't want to lose that. Come here. 80 degrees. Oh crap. We gotta do that. We gotta do that. Oh dear. Not good. I'm not gonna have time to cycle my airlock, so we're gonna have to bust in like a wrecking ball.
Air tank critical.
Whew. That was a little too close. Okay, definitely not putting silver in here. I need iron. Let's go ahead and start popping the iron in. Okay, I think for now I can put my ores in a pile over here for the heck of it. At least the full stacks. Separate stack for the partial. At least the ones I don't need. Okay. Well, I guess I could take the opportunity to eat, drink, and be merry.
Power low.
Ah, there's the bag. Okay, so I definitely need to get to the trader soon. Whoops. Alright, let's do this, do this. Lock. Could do is.
Health low.
Yeah. I know.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Okay, fine.
Low pressure.
Alright.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure. Pressure critical.
Oop.
Oxygen critical.
There we go.
Low pressure.
Okay, lock the helmet. Doing good. Okay, partials in the corner. I suppose I could go back to flare mode. Okay, we got iron. So what's my next step here is to make the furnace, which, if I remember right, is actually from the, not the arc furnace. The auto lathe. Yep. What a coinky dink. That's what I thought. Okay, copper. What's in there? Nothing. Let's go get the stack of copper. Oh, getting a little tight on the O2, at least the pre-cooled O2. That's not too bad. 2 megapascals, so I could pull you out, pull you out. Hopefully that doesn't overload the network. You know what? Since we're emptying it, how about I just do this? Then we're double empty. Oh, hey, there's a 0% water bottle. Okay. Shut you down. You're empty too. Alright, 50 degrees, not the greatest. Not the greatest. Okay, and the furnace, yeah, it just needs copper. Then I can make the furnace. Then it's on to the next step. Making alloys and steel. So I'm really worried I can't get the temperature up for steel. So my plan for that is to hook my solid fuel generator up to some pipe heaters and just pump as much energy into gas as I can. And if I can get it above the temperature required for the steel, then I'm good. I'll off-gas everything prior to. Okay, it's not the greatest, but I think you can breathe that. Yeah, 122 degrees. That's not ideal, but you can do that. In imperial units, anyway. Temperatures in here is okay. Alright, turn that off. Auto lathe for furnace. Let's get that made. Regular furnace. Good. Kind of just flare. I bet that's in a tool printer. Yeah, one iron though. Huh. I may consider that. Or throw another couple wind turbines up. Oh, down to low power, so I might actually want to shut off the air conditioner. Just so I don't sap my last remaining power. Alright, fine. Let's go ahead and throw the flare in my hand. What are we at? Eventually I want to actually put those in there. 60%. Yep, Venusian steel. That's my very, very, very next step. I don't necessarily like breathing that hot of an air. But I think that'll be enough. That would be good enough. My problem with the road flare is you can't see colors too well. Blue stands out, but all the other colors are red. Okay, except for this green. This particular green isn't a problem. There we go. There is the furnace kit. And I think everything else I want is either from the electronics printer or the pipe bender. So I'm going to shove that in there. Iron and copper. Transformer, I think, is what I want first. Did I throw the gold in there? No, I didn't. It's gold in here. There's gold and iron in here. Let's go ahead and dump it all out of here. Okay, throw it into here. How are we doing on battery? Sunrise is coming. Okay, I need to make sure the solar panel's flipped around, but I want at least one transformer. That's not what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Small transformer. There we go. And make sure I don't overdrive the pipe heater network. Oh, don't tell me I already had a furnace. Oh, God. I got an extra furnace just in case I blow one up. Oh, that's annoying. How much? We still got some pressure over here, so that's good. Reclaiming that. Oh, God. Okay. One active vent, so that's all pipe bender. pipe bender, active vent. I need one for filling. I don't have enough gold there, so gold here. At least the good news is that's oxygen. So I can turn this on. I don't think there's enough air in this room. Actually, maybe I should wait. Okay, got one pipe heater, one active vent. I'm going to need more pipes. Oh. Yeah, that's the bad thing about red light. I actually remember I had actually I think it ended up being a case of pink eye, thanks to my daughter several times. But I wore the glasses you use for lasers to drive just because everything was bugging my eyes. And I remember I had to actually look over the rims because when I came up to a traffic light, if it wasn't red, I couldn't. It almost looked like it was out of power. So that was a problem. Silver, don't need silver, and I definitely don't want to introduce that into the atmosphere. All right, are we done yet? Not quite yet. Are we? I need to flip that battery around, or flip the solar panel around. That's what I'm going to do when okay, turn you off. Save a couple units of power. Let's do this, just because there might be a little bit of O2 in there. Okay, grab the wrench. You're almost tracking. There we go. So one thing I did want to do was to make sure that I almost wish I could isolate this. Do I have the generator plugged in? I do, but I don't want to overrun it. That's the problem.
Air tank low.
Of course. Pesky little details. I don't feel like waiting to recover these. Okay. I might just take that hot air, try it out. Okay, there's that. Open that up. Looking good. Let's change that out. Alright, so here's the question we all been waiting for. Will that temperature burn my lungs? It shouldn't. It might make me thirsty as heck, but it shouldn't cause a problem. So that'll buy me a second or two. I gotta evacuate this out. Let's wait on that. Let's empty this out. Swap out the containers. I should be able to go out on a good mining trip. Oop, let's try that again. Okay, we can open this up. Try to evacuate the air in here. There is, yeah, so there's some pollutant in there. That's a problem. That is a problem. So that is one of the things I need to work on. Pipe heater, right? I need to make one of those. And then we'll go to the pipe kit. There we go, that. Oh geez, how many pipe heaters do I need? Crikey. Wasting resources. Well, for the next batch, when I want to soup up it, when two pipe heaters isn't enough. I mean, I can pull 20 kilowatts out of a coal generator, so that's what, five pipe heaters, if I remember right. I think they're 2 kilowatts each. That would actually be 10. So I should be able to dump enough heat into a furnace, I would imagine. Okay. Alright, let's turn that off for now. Oh, Lord. How bad is it? What's the stress? 16%. Oh, and nitrogen? Okay. Alright. Alright, we're pretty much at 0 here. Pretty much at 0 there. I probably should make sure that that's a waste tank. That shouldn't be a problem. What are we doing here? 45. Okay. This could be a problem, but I'm not breathing in this atmosphere, so it doesn't matter. You know what? Just for now, I'm going to set this stuff over here, so I'm not carrying it around. I don't think it... Well, that passive vent needs to go outside. Do that. Do that. Do that. So my idea is to... Oh, I see. It's 'cause... Yeah. This. This is going to be the... evacuate nasty air out of the habitat here. Sun's going down. Great. Iron. Lots of iron on the hill here, so that's good. And copper. Okay, so... Oh, was that silver? Wait, I already got a stack of silver, so I'm not too worried about that. Nickel. Okay. Alright, so down the hill. Need copper. Copper, iron, and coal. And lead if I see it. Lead would be good too. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Let's not do any Superman stuff here. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Power low.
Yeah, power's low. Good to know.
Waste tank caution.
That's gonna be my... You know, actually, I should almost carry a second one of those around. Okay, let's run over this way. I really need to put a light on the outside, just to make it a little bit easier to see. Okay. Alright, let's bring that temperature down. Ooh, come on, come on, come on. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Let's not go super critical. Okay. Yep, lighthouse on Venus. Yep, exactly. How are we doing here? 20% stress. I don't know at what point it starts damaging stuff. But hey, Zomboid, thanks for the follow. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And what do I got? Let's change out these here. Grab more flares. Almost out of these. Probably need to turn on the air conditioner. Yeah, because that's above my threshold. Green light. Okay. So now let's see. I got the transformer. I got more than enough furnaces. Need to make sure I have iron sheets. Need to have iron sheets. Pipes. Yeah, okay. I'm really contemplating the light outside. I'm actually going to do that before I do anything else, because knowing me. Light. Okay. I've got a transformer, so I don't need anything else. There's iron. Silver, I don't want to. Okay. Okay. Iron over here for iron sheets, because I need some of those. So I need, what, 4? I need 4 for the furnace. And then, quite frankly, I could use 2 over here for that. Okay, we'll call that good. That's 8. And this is going to put a little bit of pollutant in here. Hey. Oh, it was off. Okay. And then that for the furnace. Okay. Yeah, I don't need that extra furnace. Active vent will be for getting it online. How we doing? Yellow battery. Turn you off to save a couple watts. There we are. 30 degrees. Oh, very nice. We'll leave that as is. What's the temperature over here? 190. Convecting a little bit into here, so that's not a problem. Okay, alright, so we're doing pretty good. I feel like I go through a lot of air here too, so it's alright.
Hydration critical.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. Let's take care of that. I have got to get moving on that, that though. I am going through my water like crazy. Of course, 90 million degrees in here. Okay, so 3, 1, unlock.
Pressure critical.
22
Oxygen
degrees.
critical. Low pressure. Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Okay. Lock that before I forget. And then boom, boom. Alright, what do we air? It's still higher than that. Swap that out. Swap that out. Okay, we're good. I got the AC off, right? Yep, okay. Okay. Light's gonna be a...
Power low.
Okay. I just gotta remember to turn that on as I go. Okay, so what do we got? We got yellow. Alright, I'm gonna... 7 coal. Switch this on. See if I pop a line. Ooh, you're charging real fast. You know, now I'm thinking about it, I probably should make sure I've got frames so I can put the furnace on something. Actually, I don't think the furnace doesn't need anything, but to make sense of things for me, let's get some frames. Iron frames. Just a couple. 4 total. That's all I'll do. Alright. Okay, that should give me what I need for the frames. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Alright, so we got the generator there. Furnace. Is that how I want it? I mean, that'll work. So wrench first, and then welder. Oh crap, I left it on. That's good. Okay, so that's the import. Alright, import.
Waste tank caution.
Of course. Do that, I think. And I'll slap this. Okay, waste tank caution. Let's go ahead and get inside. I guess that's one disadvantage of the hotter O2 is it seems to blow more through. Let's go ahead and
Air tank critical.
do that. Wasn't much of a gain. I probably should turn that off. Yeah, because you got to come down in temperature. Okay, let's go see if I can sneak out. Take advantage of that. All right. Of course, I don't have the utility kit on me. But what I'm thinking here is transformer there. Okay, I think I might have something here. So where's that transformer? Go this way. Okay, I'm gonna. In this case, I'm only gonna keep it to 2 kilowatts. This is on the input side. So inward. Okay. Okay, I want to bring this up. Let's see, this has got 50 liters. Oh yeah, I need a lot more on here. A lot more for sure.
Air tank low.
Okay, yeah, because it's not separated. Okay, close. We're that much closer. I do need to off-gas this before I throw stuff in, though. Okay, so we... Okay, put the other pipe heater here because we don't need it right now. CO filter. Yeah. Okay, there's that. The air. What is the air? Primarily pollutants. So let's eject that. We don't necessarily want that in here. Okay, turn you off. And what is your output here? 42 degrees. We'll just leave you on for now. So now we got that ready. I could throw some heavy cable in. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. You've got... Oh, yeah. So, gold and copper. Let's print off some heavy cable. Okay, theoretically 32 if I wanted to. So I would say we're on to the next part here where we're going to try and make the trader, which I need 60 steel for that. So one thing I want to do is make a spare canister. I'm going to carry that with me so when I go outside, I've got it. But I'm actually going to go grab those pipe heaters and I'm going to take advantage of them. Heavy cable straight off of the generator. I think that'll be good. I think that'll be good. Got that? I think we're good here. Doesn't matter. You're going outside. Bam. 79%. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to have the volume tanks. Okay, so we're actually gonna do this. We're gonna flip you around. Nope. Go the other way here. Gonna let up to 3,000 pass from there. Hopefully this is enough heavy cable here. I almost have a feeling, no, it's not. Very close though. Very close. Just one shy. Just one shy. And then pipe heater. Do that. And then we'll put the inline. There we go.
Power low.
Oh, of course. Yeah. we go. Okay, we want some heavy cable. Heavy cable and pipe utility kit. We're almost there. We're almost there. If I was slightly more organized. Okay, we're good there. Okay, pipe utility kit. 2 of these. And heavy cable. And then we get to see how much temperature we lose. So I need to get steel. And communications motherboard takes electrum. So that's the next part. Is that enough heavy cable? I don't think so. Not quite.
Waste tank caution.
%20 stress. Of course, I could add a little bit of volume to that and make it a little easier to deal with. Reduce the pressure. How are we doing on the temperature here? 41 degrees. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll keep the temperature going down. Okay, so we got the heavy cable that we needed. We got the utility kits that we needed. Come out here and throw in the heavy cable. It's a little silly, but there we go. It's my input, output. I control the pressure essentially with this guy. Alright, so I think there was some coal right here, yeah. What the heck was that? Aha, too far. I should never play basketball. There we go. Okay, what do we got here? 2 megapascals, so 320. I need triple that, right? Because we're dealing with 1 kiloliter. Oh wait, is this even? Oh, okay. Nope, nope, we're good. So I don't even need to turn that on.
Filter low.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea to get that changed out. So, oh wow, I burned through that coal like nothing. I guess it makes sense. So, yeah, okay. I might be able to throw some stuff through there. Okay, so now we just got to bring that temperature up. Okay, so coal.
Waste tank caution. Power low.
All right, everything is kind of. Why is your? Oh, I see. Okay, misread that. Okay, all right, we're getting somewhere. So I need to make my rounds for iron and coal. At this point, I have enough coal for the steel process itself. Do you still have iron? You do. Let's make a couple of these guys. Just to make sure I don't run out. Okay, so that's there. Computer. Quite frankly, I could make the computer right now. This computer. I could make the volume pump as well. And I need alloys for the other stuff. There's that. That. Let's go ahead and turn you off. Oh, I yoinked the power. Let's turn you off.
Power critical.
Power critical. Yep. Okay. Right. Well, I guess I don't need to do that right now. Let's turn that off. Oh. Gonna wait a little bit and get the computer online. So we need to go, yeah, we need to go mine. I'm gonna throw this in here right now to off gas that. Computer, let's see if that's gonna, well, that's gonna discharge the battery.
Hydration critical.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to, okay. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. So let's go mine. So coal and iron. And lead. I do need lead. Okay, got the lead that I need. So this coal is going to, the coal that I gather here right now is going to feed the pipe heaters, essentially. That's what my plans are for that. Pipe heaters and an emergency generation. And then the iron I'm gathering here is for the steel. Primarily. I do need to grab more gold so I can make some electrum. And I may need gold for other stuff too. Whee! It made me jump. Literally, it made my character jump. That's how I died one of my saves. Is there any? Oh, it's lead and copper. Copper's not necessarily bad, but it's not what I'm going for right now. Don't like where I am right now. So I got relatively high energy. Whee! There's one of those. One of those. I'm going to throw this into my hand. There's iron everywhere. Okay. There's iron here. Try to do this without cracking my faceplate, because quite honestly, that's probably the biggest danger right now. Is me killing myself.
Waste tank caution.
Okay, waste tank caution. I came prepared. Okay, over this way. Do I want to? Okay, there's that. Lead. Nickel. Don't care for the nickel at the moment. The least of my concerns.
Hunger caution. Waste tank critical. Temperature high. Temperature critical. Oxygen low.
Wee-hoo! Okay, I've got all the iron I need for the steel. Okay. Now I need some more copper. I need 30 copper for the stuff that I need to make, not including wiring. Wiring and pipes. Okay. Got enough there. Let's start with this. What's our temperature? Not too bad. Okay, so coal. Let's run that maximum power. Get a little copper. I was kind of hoping for some copper, a little bit more. I haven't walked out this way, so I have no idea what's up here. There's some copper, so I'll take some copper. Is this silver? Okay, good to know. Alright, let's head back. that was a successful day. How are we running on temperature? We're creeping up, but that's not coming up as fast as I'd hoped. Okay. Alright, so we'll do another mining adventure tomorrow. As in Venusian tomorrow. And we're going to go ahead and open this up because I'm going to off-gas the coal. Big bada boom. Hey, come back here. So this coal right here is dedicated for the steel.
Waste tank caution.
Alright, so gotta do this. We are pulling a lot of power on this side of the circuit, but we're blue light everywhere, so at least until the generator kicks off. Alright, so let's do that. How are we doing on temperature?
Health low.
Temperature's very high. Temperature's very high, and it's probably going to take a while. So let's go ahead and grab water bottles and cereal bars. Close the door. Unlock the helmet. This is just a snack.
Air tank low. Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Okay.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, we definitely need to get that trader online very fast.
Air tank critical. Oxygen low.
Okay, this is dedicated for the steel. Okay. Draining power, so the generator kicked off. Alright. Yeah, I need to get that trader online so I can have some cold O2. Cold O2. Cold water. You know, that could be worse. Could be worse. Oh, you're done? Alright, let's run some more through it. So that's going to be... Okay, so this is the last bit for the steel. I'm not going to run nitrous through here. Let's see. For solder, I need cold temperatures, so I will want to degas those ores first or run them through the furnace. So yeah, so this is going to be it. Okay. So here's lead, here's iron. Let me go grab the silver that's over here. And then I'll need to do a stack of gold. That'll give me the electrum. You done? Okay, so there we go. There's steel right there. I could actually throw that in there right now. Gold, I need more gold for sure. So I need more than a stack of gold. I need like 70 gold. And then it's just enough coal to shove in there. I lost it. Right, what are we doing for temperature? We're not there yet. We're struggling. Not that that's that big of a surprise. Not that that's that big of a surprise. Almost out of flares. Have to start standing around in the dark again. This is nickel and silver. Yeah, okay. Nickel and silver, and I will go ahead and throw my little lead over here. Let's see, I'm done with the pipes for now. I really need to do the frames. So I'm going to throw those down there for now. Florage. So I've got more hands when I go out to mine. Which, if this doesn't come up to temp or down to temperature, I'm going to run into some problems. Yeah. Yeah, shrieking walls, never fun. Okay. All right, I certainly am making it further than I did last game. But yeah, definitely I got to get the steel made very soon. And yeah, I've got the off-gassed stuff here. Actually, I could grab this. So I'm ready to stuff this. I just need temperature. Yeah. So coal is the game. Coal and gold is the game for tomorrow. Or should I say today? Come on, get the temperature down. You got 1.7 still in there. At 42. Yeah. Gold, it's precious everywhere. Okay, I think between these two we can make this work. Temperature's almost down to 50. Ooh, how are we doing on... we got 19% of battery. Okay. If I stand here in the dark, I'll know for sure. Yeah, cobalt. Yeah, you only need it basically for a couple super alloys. There we go. We're below the temperature threshold, so I just want this to come up to the pressure that I want. I think it's going pretty good. I'm to the point where I need to get the temperature for steel, and I'm good. I've got all the materials gathered, everything ready. I just need to be able to hit the temperature. Well, we got a power problem. I should probably print off more turbines, which I'm not going to be able to do at the moment. Right now, my thought for increasing temperature is pipe heaters connected to a generator. So I'm just burning coal to push electrical heat in. And I don't know if having my furnace in a vacuum would be better, or if I'd lose heat faster than out in the Venusian atmosphere. Nothing is insulated. So today on Venus, I got to get coal. Coal primarily, and gold. Yeah, I can probably, depending on how much temperature I'm losing in between piles of coal, I might end up doing that. I might just build a box straight around it. Nope, I am completely out of power. It's alright. Need to go out there and blow on the wind turbines. 7 kPa short, too. Come on. Oh yeah, Venus is very high pressure. So I definitely have that, so all I gotta do is just build the walls around it. And that might serve. Alright. Okay, I'm going to call that good enough. Left that on, of course. Leave that on. Power that up. Drop that in here. And going to evacuate. Yes. Yeah. What's my temperature here? Can't do the math. 469. Okay, yeah, I gotta build a box for sure. Yeah, of course. No, I don't have any steel. That is my overall. That's my big problem. Where's my coal? There's my coal. Okay, there we are. So that's built. I don't need the light on. Dig up some coal. Don't kill myself. Let's see. Insulated. Yeah, takes steel, the insulated pipe utility. So I think I think I am best off putting walls around it. Yes. I don't need silicon. So in that case, I'm going to go ahead and throw this in. Start that up. Oh, of course I left that on. Oh. Okay, I know what you mean. The adhesive, yeah, okay. Yeah, that takes steel as well. Yeah. Dang. That would have been nice. That would have been absolutely nice. Okay, I need this because I'm going to need to print off walls. So I need 1, 2, 3, A. 4. I can monitor temperature from outside.
Power low.
Iron sheets. I need that. Didn't I have sheets laying around? Oh yeah, that's right. I threw them over here with the frame.
Hunger caution.
Okay, 10. I think that's good. So I also want to build. I don't know if I need to build chutes. How are we doing on temperature? I forgot. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Yeah, the oh crap, that's gonna block this too. Pull that out. Shoot. That's a problem. Maybe that'll be less of a problem. Okay, wall.
Waste tank caution.
Okay. My one big beautiful box. Okay. There's that. I will worry about that momentarily. Waste tank. Let's get some more coal.
Power critical.
Crap. Yeah, cooling. Yeah, that's it is a thought. Could basically reverse it. So pushing heat from the planet into okay. Trying to think of how many I would need in series. Woohoo! Spinny. Coal, right? That's not coal, that's iron. I know I got coal elsewhere too. It's nickel. So I need to go up to 600 degrees from 400. So 150. So 3 or 4 in series for optimum. Yeah, that might. Heck, that might work. Of course, then I'm using coal to generate power anyway, so yeah, that might work. That's definitely a consideration. Definitely. Now that it's boxed up, I'll see how much heat I can generate into that. But the benefit to that is I'd be able to stay inside more. Should I grab another chunk of copper? Some more copper, more nickel. There's some coal.
Power low.
I got the light on still, because I definitely need that in the middle of the day in Venus. Is this gold or silver?
Waste tank caution.
It looks like silver. Of course. That's funny. Okay. Chuck that there. Alright. Okay. Close the door. Turn you on.
Air tank low.
There we go. Now my light. Power. We can do this. Try not to pull too much power off the generator. So yeah, atmospherics. I'm thinking that I might run that idea, which does mean I need more gold, I think. Atmospherics. That would be the pipe bender, you Nimrod. Yeah, that'd be good. Oh, yeah, okay. Pipe. Do that. This. How much liquid is in here now? 20%. I'm still not worried about that. Okay. Air tank low. 7 megapascals. Holy crap! Temperature's way off the chart. Okay, there we go. Keep cooling. Yeah, that's I'll have to keep an eye open. Hopefully I find some cobalt. Atmospherics kit. Okay, I do need gold. Yeah, I should actually probably dump what's in the
Hunger critical.
what's in the oven right now. So I've got, yeah, I need gold still. Gold. Okay, so that's the atmospherics kit. So let me double check steel. 627. Okay, that's not very far at all. cool the planet. Yes, absolutely.
Power low.
Yep, everything hinges on me actually getting to steel. If I manage that, then I think everything is hunky-dory.
Hydration critical.
It's my last flare. I'm going to let the food and water drain down a little bit. The other thing is I am very low on water. How low am I on water? Got 3 full bottles left and an insulated water canister, which I think I can milk some out of. I think it's 12 liters in there, which I think is 12, maybe 12 days. I don't need to have this running anymore. I do need to have this running. Okay, so atmospherics kit. I need gold. Gold, 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 gold. What do we need for this? Copper. Also need copper. I do have copper. Oh. Yeah, I don't miss work running late. Used to be the guy that they had to call. But now, I'm just a nobody. It's a nice and refreshing feeling. Mm. Yeah. Yep, I know how that goes. 60. Come on, come down further. So this is copper, so we just need gold after this. Wind turbines are going. Yeah, you're hungry, huh? That's okay. We aren't going to starve to death. Die of thirst? Yes. Starve to death? No. What the heck? Hang on. I gotta pause here. Something's crazy in the house. 1 second. Okay. Thought had a wobbly blade on a fan, so kind of what it sounded like. So copper for that. So now atmospherics kit requires gold. So I want at least 15 gold for that. I guess while we're waiting, okay, there we go.
Pressure Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure. Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Just ate an entire cereal bar to myself. Okay, so a little bit of water. Okay. Water. Yeah, I really need to get that steel going. Do it on temperature. Temperature's still up. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for daylight. Go out, mine gold. Gold and chuck some copper in there. Hopefully I've got some good results from the night. Oh, come on, daylight. Come quicker. We got one atmospherics kit. Do I want to go ahead and take it? Yeah. Of course, daylight's coming. So 475. Yeah, that did not do what I'd hoped it would. So this is not quite there. Maybe if that was all inside the box. Okay, gold. We want gold. Go straight out here. Uranium. Uranium doesn't do me any good. Silicon. Gold in the hill. There's gold in that there hill. Yeah, that's it's kind of what I was thinking post-process there. So if I don't end up making it, I know what to do next time. It's coal, not quite what I want. It's a decent amount of gold though. Oh, that's cool. What do I need? 15.
Waste tank caution.
Yeah, so additional thermal mass. More gold. Alright, I'll take more gold. That's good. That's what I need. Okay, so there's the stack of gold I need for Electrum. Whoa, don't kill myself.
Power low.
Let's turn that off. Yep, I was wondering when that's going to happen. The ideal world. Okay, so I think I need 15 gold. 15 gold, what I need? 12 gold for what I had planned. Another 15. Okay, so I think I have exactly what I need gold-wise. There's more silver. Coal, I'll grab it. More gold over there, but I'm set for now. Yep, all hail the thermos. Oop. Okay, there's coal there. Alright, I am going to do the atmospherics kits from in here. Well, that could have been a lot worse. Okay. Turn you on, turn you on. Did I leave you guys on? I may have. I feel like I should put a light on inside too. 0 kPa, that'll be 0 kPa. That's going to be hotter than son of a gun. Okay, I do need frames. At least to do the atmospheric kit. Now if I do, I suppose if I put it... Yeah, okay, we got some pipes, that's good. Oh, I should probably run the gold through. Frames. Now there's 2 frames there. Excuse, nope. Okay, that's that iron. Didn't I have iron sheets somewhere too? Oh, yeah, I used them outside. Okay. Don't need the wall. Oh, geez, right there. There's the iron sheets. let's see, air conditioner, that is pipes and cables. Pipes and cables. Pipe. Cables. And atmospherics kit. I should actually probably save that. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. I agree with that. It's just imagine your Venus atmosphere, which is hot, and then just compressing it at like a 5-to-1 ratio. Be some heat there. Okay. Pipes. Atmospherics kit. As soon as this sucker's done. That was actually the wrong stack to throw in there, but hey. Wait, can I save it? Yeah, I can. There we go. Atmospherics. I keep taking it to the wrong machine. Take her easy. Atmospherics kit. That's what? 2. Yep, that'll give me 2. Alright, so this is for electrum and solder. I need to throw iron in. I guess I don't need this stuff running all the time. Okay, discharging there. I'm gonna switch. Whoa, hell. Why are you looking down? Okay, do that. What's the temperature over here? 58. You're really struggling.
Air tank low.
Really struggling. Okay. Air tank low. So if we do this, we...
Air tank critical. Oxygen low.
Okay. Alright, so cool the atmosphere. Run that all out there. Gonna need more pipe. That much I do know. Yeah, that works better. I'm done with that. Need you. I guess I could turn the light off because that doesn't matter too much, especially since I got glow-in-the-dark shapes here.
Power low.
Yeah, power's low. Oh. Can I make steel? Can I get to steel? What can I leave? I'm going to leave the... No, I'm going to need... I am going to need heavy cables. I will leave one of these canisters here is what I'll do. Need to pull up the active vent, because that's what's going to be giving me my cooling. So let's go ahead and top off my oxygen tank.
Air tank critical. Oxygen
Which I'm
low.
running low. Okay. Alright, so we will drop the switch out here. Interesting. Iron sheet. Welding torch. Okay, atmospherics kit. So we're gonna have waste heat. Right. Wrapper on the back.
Power critical.
Crap. There's that. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the wrench.
Air tank low.
Grinder does not have a okay. That is unfortunate on the air tank. Okay, go a little faster.
Air tank critical. Oxygen low.
There we go. Quite frankly, having a little bit of coal probably would be a good idea. Okay. Okay, hopefully I also have enough for that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just not
Power low.
a lot of coal, but let's throw what I've got in there. And we will throw another atmospherics out. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2. I guess. Because the waste heat is gonna go. One, two, three steps. Yep.
Air tank low.
Crikey. This is okay. Oh,
Air tank critical.
almost there. It's almost there. And this would probably be cooler than what's in there presently. Okay, maybe not. At least on the cooling side it would be. Okay, it is daytime. Oh dear. Hopefully that'll come down in temperature. Okay, we are very close. I do need.
Hunger caution.
Well, I don't know if I necessarily need heavy cable, but I do need something. That's you, and
Hydration critical.
okay, set. All right. So you are going to. We're going to disconnect this for now. And you are going to come this way.
Air tank low.
Course is going to be low. Okay. I'm hoping this will eke out close enough to. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Okay, turn you off. Open you up.
Air tank critical.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. How are we doing on the... Not good. Not good. Okay, so I'm not sure that this is actually going to end up being successful, but I'm a lot closer than I was. Well, that didn't help. There we are. Okay, so I need to do the
Power low.
pipes. I'm...
Waste tank caution.
Whoa! Okay, so we need heavy cable. We need pipe.
Air tank low.
Okay, so need heavy cable, need pipe.
Air tank critical.
Okay, heavy cable, heavy cable. Okay. Pipe. Heavy cable. And that is going to be 6. Okay, that should be enough iron. That is the copper. Chuck it in there. Oh, did not make it. Did not make it. But this should get me where I need to be. Turn you back on. Having a hard time bringing that down in temperature. Oh. How the heck did I miss that? 2 hours late. Zahande, thanks for the follow. Don't know how I missed that one. Air tank is almost empty. This isn't going to bring it up much. Not at all. Okay. There's that. Okay, you're plugged in. Now we got to bring you here. Ah, okay, there we go. Alright, so these have power, technically. They don't have any air in them. Oh, you need a pipe. So what I can do is...
Hunger critical.
Yeah, hunger. More concerned about the air tank, quite frankly.
Air tank low.
Okay, let's go inside. Okay, we're still discharging here. Alright. I don't like how fast I'm toggling between the air tank here.
Air tank critical.
But not much I can do. Crap. I need coal. I know there's some coal right here. I could turn that off.
Health low.
Crap.
Air tank low.
Yep, air tank low. Okay, to the right. This is getting ridiculous, for sure.
Waste tank caution.
Yep. Oh, you can feel the pressure for sure.
Air tank critical.
$380, $377. Take the temperature down. Come on. Ugh, I don't know if this is going to come down enough in temperature. Okay, just throw that in there.
Air tank low. Power low.
Okay. It's getting silly. Okay, at least it's dumping some power into this. That's good. I do need to eat and drink.
Air tank critical.
62.2. That is not going anywhere. It is not good. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Yep, I'm fairly certain I'm not making it. Okay. Unlock. Let's drink some water.
Critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure. Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Yeah, that was silly. That was a waste of energy. Okay, so another small water bottle. So this is dire. Water is going to be my downfall here. So the O2 is going to last me a bit longer.
Air tank critical.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, the generator just kicked off. So we do this. Oh yeah, I need to set these temperatures too. So let's go ahead and do that. I know there's some coal around here somewhere. There's coal under my feet.
Air tank low.
This is ridiculous. Oh dear. Hold your breath. Breathe less. Yeah. Another thing I may consider
Air
is
tank critical.
just throwing this through the... Yeah. This has got to come down in temperature.
Power low.
Oh, Lord. Do. Okay, so we want you... I want you to be 650.
Waste tank caution. Air tank low.
That's a good start. That's a good start. 463. Okay, I need to stop running outside for a bit.
Air tank critical. Oxygen low.
Hey.
Oxygen critical.
Doofus. Okay, let's pull a. No, it doesn't matter. Okay, so 465. That basically be 520. 575. 630. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm looking for 627, so it's got to be 650. Okay. You run outside. You're not still running, so I can't check you.
Waste tank critical.
Shoot.
Temperature
Oh,
high.
that's the end of it.
Temperature critical. Oxygen low. Oxygen critical.
That is probably the end of it.
Temperature high. Cognition low. Toxin critical. Temperature critical. Low pressure. Cognition low. Temperature high.
Whew. Holy crap.
Power low. Air tank critical. Oxygen low.
Well. Oh boy. That was absolutely ridiculous. At the end of the day, I don't think that's going to help me, but dang. Okay, so first one needs to be 650. We want it to be there. And then 570 now. 463.
Air tank low.
I think we can go up a little bit. 60. That'll take it out of the operational efficiency, but that should help a little bit. Why are you going down? Oh, because it's transferring heat into there. Alright. Jeez.
Air tank critical.
Okay. So... Oh, that is too hot. I mean, about the closest I can think of would be to transfer the remainder of this gas into this network. That might give me just enough to get one more big canister, but I don't think I'll be able to rescue that. So Hmm. Definitely need more wind turbines. And I think with the hotbox, yeah, keeping it all in an area. Yeah, 57. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work for us. Because I can kind of exist in a vacuum for a little bit, but yeah, we're definitely losing. Crap. That's the worst part, is knowing you're going to die. Tank's almost empty already.
Air tank critical.
Just take the thing around with me. Yeah, because I literally have to run out, grab a piece of coal, throw it in, and it's not enough to really do anything. So. Whoa!
Air tank low.
There's that, and yeah, see, the temperature's still going down because of the stupid, I think it's because of coolant. Wait. 470. Why are you going down? Aren't you supposed to be waste heat? Aren't you supposed to be trying to heat it up? 476. Why are you going down? I don't understand. Okay. I think we can safely assume that I am not making it. So close.
Air tank critical.
So close. But at this point, it's just running out, grabbing a chunk of coal, throwing it in, not making much progress. So that stinks. And yeah, if only this came down to less than 50 degrees, I might be able to save it. Well, don't know if this will even help. We'll try. That should have been some really nice cold CO2, or oxygen rather. Yeah, just too much thermal mass. Too much thermal mass. Crap. Crap, 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 crap. So, suppose reclaiming the O2 off of the gold would help too. So putting the arc furnace in its own little room probably would be good. Yeah. But I did not... Yeah, I'm running out of air, but I'm going to run out of water first, technically speaking, because I could just sit here until I die of thirst. Crap. So close. So I guess I'll revise my technique, and next week, I guess, then we'll try and actually succeed. So that stinks.
Air tank low.
Yeah, see, I'm in a vacuum doing nothing, and I'm running out of air. So So close. So the failure came to not being able to make steel, because once I got to that, I could have gotten a trader, insulated pipes, station battery, all sorts of stuff. So steel is a major deal here. So darn, I am kind of curious as to why the air conditioner's actually cooling the output when I have the set point set so high. So I don't know, but I think I'll probably end up calling it there for the night because it's late and we're doomed anyway. So we'll have to try again next week. So I'll see about starting up a raid here, but I would like to thank everybody for watching, and we will catch you next time.